Hi, this is Jeffrey Rhoades from experimentalhomesteader.com, and before I begin, I wanted to say that we did receive this item for free or at a reduced price for our honest opinions. All opinions are our own, and what I have tonight is the Leader Accessories Crossbow package with quiver and 4-piece aluminum arrow. This is a compound crossbow. It is a 175-pound pole. According to Amazon, it is 285 feet per second arrow speed. According to the box here, it says it's 300 feet per second. So, and I'll show you this box. If I can hold it up, there we go. As you can see on the box, it says, 300 feet per second. So we're not really sure which one is correct. It's only a 15 feet per second difference, so not a big deal. This is a solid fiberglass limb. It's a light composite stock, aluminum riser, and aluminum barrel. It does come with the rope cocker, a red dot sight, sling, and quiver with 4 arrows. And let me get this opened up. There we go. Okay, and here's some of what you can see that. This is how it looks inside the box a little bit. We have the arrows, the sling, the quiver, most everything over here. Over here we have, here is the limb with the foot stirrup. Underneath here is going to be the stock. So let me try and get this arranged so that I can get everything out, show you what it looks like, and get it assembled. We are attached to the cardboard here. And do these. Okay. So this is the stirrup. We'll be putting that on in a few minutes. This is your limb. It comes already set, which is a good thing, because trying to string a compound bow is not easy. Okay, so down here we have our instructions, and this tells you how to put this all together. Okay, here is actually the sling and some of the mounting pieces for it. Go ahead and get rid of that piece of cardboard. Okay. Here is the stock for this. And here are the assembly pieces. This is the red dot sight in this box. We'll get to that. It does come with field tips for the arrows. This is the attachment for the quiver. So, let me put this box on the floor. And it does come with a tube of flight rail lube. Very nice. Basically, you use this to lube up the railing. It's good to do that every 10 shots or so, maybe a little less often than that, but so okay, let me see if I can get this assembled. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I know what I'm doing here. Okay. One of the first things you want to do is put the cable slide onto the cables. This will keep the cables from banging into each other. Okay. Let's see. Trying to doing a quick glance over of the instructions to try and remember how to assemble one of these. So, bear with me just one moment. Okay, so these are the instructions. Okay, so they have some nice pictures and description under the pictures as to how to assemble and everything, but I just have to, okay. Okay, so I'm going to peel this off of here and put my little pad onto here. Okay. So, and this is going to attach here, and that padding will give a little cushioning between the bow and the stock here. So now I'm going to let me see if I can get this. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to get this on here. This is the my cable slide is popped off while I was trying to get this on here. There we go. Okay, so the cable slide it fastens in. There's a groove here, and there's a groove in the slide. So that just slides in there, okay? And as you pull this back this way, it slides, and it keeps the strings positioned. Okay. Now, where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, so this piece, which is the prod, okay, this is going to go on here like this, okay, snaps on there, and you have to put the strings in here before you put the prod on there, and then you slide the bow on here, okay. Whoops. Okay. Having a little technical difficulty tonight. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to get this to slide on here. Okay. Just have to work it on there a little bit. There we go. Okay, almost there. Okay. It's a good tight fit, which is a good thing. You want it to be a tight fit because you don't want this thing coming apart on you in the middle of shooting it. So, okay. Now we're going to take the bolt. I'm going to put the bolt in here. And let me find the right Allen wrench for it. Oh, it's the bigger one. Okay. And we're going to screw that down. Okay. 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 Now, I want to get this tightened on here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the limb is attached now. This string should be on top of your rail, and then these two held by the cable slide is inside there and held in place. Now we're going to attach the stirrup. Okay. That just slides in there. Okay. And then we have okay, so there's a couple screws here. And use these screws in these holes here, and you're just going to hang on. Let me see. Okay, the stirrup has a couple of grooves on the undersides here, so I was just trying to make sure that I had it in there the right way so that I was, when those screws go in, they'll hit those grooves, and that's what will hold it in place. Now I've got to get them in the, there we go. Okay. Get these screws in here. Trying to make sure that I have the right screws. It's got several different pieces. And yeah, those are the wrong things. Okay, it's actually these little screws here. Okay. There we go. And then it just takes an Allen wrench. Comes with several different Allen wrenches. Helps I have the screw in there the right direction. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Tighten this down just a little bit more, because I don't want the foot stirrup coming out when I'm trying to cock this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Foot stirrup's attached, limb is attached. Now, the instructions do provide for how to build and attach a regular sight onto this. I'm going to be using the red dot sight, so I'm just going to use the red dot rather than attaching this. This is an optional if you're using the red dot. So, okay. Skipping over the sight then, I'm going to work on the quiver and attach the quiver. And so, let me find the quiver and the pieces it needs. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I'm going to be attaching the red dot sight a little bit later. I'm going to get to it in a few minutes. Let me get the quiver on there. I'll get the sling on. Then I'll attach the red dot sight, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we're going to pop this on here. This is part of your quiver. This is where to place your arrows. The points will go into these spots in here. It's a foam, fairly solid foam, and that'll keep your arrow tips nice. You basically place your arrow into the groove here, and then the points in there. And okay, let me, whoops, okay, there we go. Okay, we have two pieces. One piece attaches to the quiver, one piece attaches to the bow, and then they go together. So I'm going to attach this piece to the quiver first. This little baggie has the screws and the Allen wrench that it requires. Okay. Although this actually needs a Phillips screwdriver. Yep, right there. Thank you. We had one really close by. So let me just attach this. Okay. Set that aside for the moment. And bring the bow back over. And let's see. This attaches, this will attach right in here to these holes here, right below the stirrup. orientation on this to make sure I do it right. Okay, got it. It is really nice, the fact that it does come with basically all the tools, other than the Phillips screwdriver so far. Comes with all the hardware, all the tools, and it's really fairly simple to assemble. I'm just having a little difficulty tonight trying to remember what I'm doing, so okay, now okay, so this is just going to attach on here like this, and what you're going to do is you're going to rotate it on there, okay, and then close this little lever here to lock it in place, and now your quiver is attached under your bow, okay, so you'll be able to place your arrows in here, and you have your bow, okay. So next is going to be attaching the sling. Okay, and the sling goes underneath here. One attachment point is back here, and then we're going to attach the other. Okay. Okay. The plastic is beating me up. Okay. There we go. Just have to show it who's boss. Okay, so in this little baggie we have the other sling point. Okay, and this is just going to go right in this slot right here, right. Okay, there's a little hole right behind where the quiver attaches, and you're just going to screw that down, and then okay, so now we're just going to use this screw here, back here in this one. Okay. There we go. And it just tightens down like that. And the front one, we take this screw out of there, and we put it in there. Okay, and now we have our sling attached as well. Okay, and now, okay, and so now I'm getting out the red dot sight. Okay, and this comes with its instructions, a cleaning cloth, and a battery. Let's see. This unscrews right here. Okay, there we go. This is the battery compartment. And we're just going to put the battery in there. Screw this back on. And you do want to make sure that you turn off your sight when you are finished, so as to save your battery. Okay. And it does have several settings on the side. You turn your dial to different settings to turn it on and to use it. It has nice caps for it. Okay. Just verifying, making sure of which direction. This is the viewer down here, and the little red dots are on inside there. So let me turn that back off and let me attach this to the sight rail here. Okay. 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 And this does come with a nice rail here to attach the sight to. It has controls to it for elevation, adjusting the elevation and everything. And we're just going to tighten this down on here. Okay. And basically you have a sight here and your elevation controls. And if you're using the other sight actually attaches at the front here, and you use your iron sights. Okay, I like the red dot sight. It makes it a lot easier to pinpoint my target. Now all that we need to do, all that's left is putting the arrows on here and lubing up the rail, and then we'll be good to go, and we'll go out and show you how to fire this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lube this up just a little bit. It's just a little bit of wax in a tube, and what you're going to do is just kind of rub this on the railing, and I'm going to go on back and get it back here as well. Okay. And this way you've got a nice lubricated rail for this string to slide across, because you don't want your string wearing out too quickly. Okay, so this one is pretty well assembled, and we will do a demonstration of firing it, loading it, cocking it. It'll be a separate video for our firing demonstration, but we will show you everything as to how to use it, and some of the safety when firing. So okay, so this is your assembled bow, and it's very nice. and we'll be able to take this out and fire it shortly. So thank you and have a great night.